Good morning. It is October 17th. We're sitting at 5:16 a.m. Just headed up to the cabin. I took the last couple of weeks off of deer hunting in order to do some duck hunting. Had some good success on that. But now we're headed back up to the cabin, hoping to put another doe in the freezer so that come late October, early November, I can just focus on trying to find a buck and enjoy that process, because we eat quite a few deer a year in my family. So trying to get some of those so that there's not as much pressure, and there's still a little bit warm out today, but we're just clearing up on some rain, so hopefully they're moving around after that. We'll see what happens, see if we can't get another one on video. Alright, we're set up in the tree about 15 minutes after shooting light. When I got up here, there was literally a deer standing underneath the tree that I wanted to sit in. So that kind of stinks. But it just rained last night. It's kind of damp. He didn't run off bad, but we'll see if any of them decide to come back. The camera for my plot is right there, facing out over this way. We've had decent pictures on it throughout the day, but since it's been warm, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. Well, it's about 7:40. We are exactly 1 hour into shooting. Seen a spike so far at about 70 yards. Kind of surprised he didn't come in here, because there's been one spike on camera that shows up like every morning pretty much, at least once a day, and walks from the direction that one did, right through the plot. Would have been nice to have him come through and get a little bit of footage of him. But, yeah, right now we're just playing with the old squirrels and chipmunks for the rest of the morning. It rained a little bit, so it's kind of dampening out here. I'm just getting over a little bit of a head cold, and my ears are a little bit plugged, so it's kind of hard for me to hear things. So I've been trying to keep as quiet as possible. One good thing about the rain, though, is the humidity is kind of clearing up my head cold a little bit, and I guess two good things. I can be out of a tree without worrying about making that much noise, because there's water droplets falling from everywhere. So we'll see what happens. See if anything else pulls through. I'm going to try to sit till like 10 o'clock, 10:30 maybe. So about 3 more hours. There's been a lot of does coming through here at like 9:30. So hoping to stay through when they're here. Go back to the cabin, take a quick nap, eat some lunch, head back out to a different spot deeper in the woods where I put in another food plot, new one this year. That the deer have just been covering, especially in the evening. There's a whole bachelor group of little bucks that have been moving through. But I've picked up bigger and bigger bucks like every week on that camera. So it would be really nice if something else came through there. This is the setup today. We've got the painted arrow arm there, elite kit. Got my Bowtech bow, Insta360 with a Movo mic. That'll capture all the angles as well as any audio. I kind of set up my stand a little bit messed up this morning, but oh well. But a nut buck is still legal as doe in Wisconsin. Anything under 3 inches of antlers. Yeah, he's walking away. Oh, he picked me right out. He looked right in my soul. I would have shot him, but he got too close. I needed him to walk past me just a little bit. Shoot. Well, I didn't want to take the shot off to my right over there on the driveway, because it was my weak side and I didn't think I would be able to get a steady shot off. But then, after I spooked it, ran off, gave it a few minutes to make sure nothing else was coming through, and I practice drew from that lane where he stepped out. And it would have been an easy shot. It was a little bit better than I thought it was, even with it being my offside. I was able to lean into it, and I've practiced that type of shot before, so I don't know why I was so hesitant. I just thought he was so committed to cutting right across this little food plot here, but I guess he decided to go right underneath me because there's acorns falling from this tree, and I guess I should have seen that coming, but oh well. I'm not going to be too upset about a nut buck living another day, especially since it's the first morning I'm here. I still got 2 more full sits in, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's that deer's prints right before it took off. It was eating these acorns in here. And that's the tree I was in, right up there. So, she was close. Set up, sit number 2, afternoon. Wind shifted. It's really not coming out of where I want it to be. So, I have changed my course of action. Wind is like straight from the south now. Food plot that I wanted to sit on is over there, but I don't think I could have gotten in there. So I'm just sitting north of it, hoping that they leave that food plot and start moving out here to a bunch of oaks, because there's a ton of oaks on the ground. Acorns just everywhere. I'm sitting in an oak that's dropping acorns right now, so we'll see how it goes. I just saw it go across the tracks. Probably only like 70 yards away. 60 maybe. It was just a solo doe. It would be really nice to shoot it 2 hours before the end of daylight. I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled on this trail coming up here. See if it's walking this way or not. The wind is coming right from it, so there's no chance of it winding me. That's kind of nice. It's quite the foggy morning. Got up a little bit later than I wanted to, so I'm going to go sit in one of our rifle stands. View of the blind today. That's the tree I was sitting in yesterday. And that right there is where that little spike walked out. It's only 30 yards from here, so not too bad. Don't have any shot in front of me, but I do have that little lane. I don't know how well you guys can hear this, but this squirrel somewhere up in those trees has just been going wild for like the last 3 minutes. I don't know what happened. I heard what sounded like an owl fly over, but now this thing is just ripping